Hello, it's Simon from the video of the day. I do as many videos as I like, depending on the ideas I have, what I want to share, even if nobody listens to it. I'm walking towards the branch of the San Jose System Public Libraries. Some they go to the libraries to cruise, to have a sexual experience beside another wet game with a gas that is used in the ventilation. Some they go to the public library to look up the shoulder of somebody to see what they do. Others they game in a team. They use the software to communicate like codes. After some they arrive to train their children to attack or I don't know if they're in the reserve of the US Army or Canada Army. I have no idea. After, some they're there to take over the place and kick out people. It's regular, so kick-out game in prison, jail, libraries, churches, or things like that. Alors, I go to the library, moi, to do social networking. It's my hobby. I never made $1 with that. Puis, I never had a reward, really. So, I had to redo everything because when I started, I had the same ideas as today. But the social network opportunity or what you could do, they were not very developed like the collection on Google or the groups were not linked to public pages and on Facebook. So I don't have a phone number, some they know it. So I lost my Yahoo account because they asked for a phone number. It deactivated a lot of my Google account. So I had to re-begin everything, but no matter what, there was new function that were suiting what I wanted to do since a long time. So I just share what interests me with Sandra Gauger at Time Magazine when I was at the visit of John Paul II in Quebec City in 1984, September 9th, as I won a contest, the journalist of the day. So I asked her the question, how are you sure people read what you do in Time Magazine? She said, I talk about what interests me, and if it interests me, it interests others. So I follow my heart, and I do what interests me. So I don't arrive in libraries with another agenda than that. I never was told I was a problem or I had to leave, except if it 2 times it was invented. People were lying. In fact, I was the one with having my security jeopardized. So the court 2 times gave me a dismissal, puis acknowledged it, that I was not the one causing problem. So I decided to give all my ideas free to Mark Zuckerberg. First, I started to give ideas, clicking on his, writing comments on his page after doing friends requests, after sending messages. I wanted to help him because people, to my point of view, were starting to exit him from the CEO post at Facebook. So to giving my ideas to Mark Zuckerberg, it's a way to say they belong 100% to him. So if somebody inspired himself or herself with what I do, steal it or copy it, at the moment, my decision is to have a clear owner because I use the platform of another. It's another company. They own the platform. They own the site. I don't own it. So it was not clear as today the contract of if you post a photo of one of your paintings, for example, it belongs to Facebook, said my sister that is a lawyer, a notary, and a PhD in political science. So I decided to avoid confusion, puis to give them to Mark Zuckerberg. Puis starting, I put a date, January 1st, 2012. They are not free. But after, he's the one who decided, puis he never contacted me, puis he never said anything. Puis I decided at the same period, at the beginning, to put everything completely public. So there's no challenge or interest or thrill to get into my account. 100% of everything everywhere was always 100% public. So if a person wants a story for a movie or a design for fashion or a computer game, that's what people ask the most, want the most. So graphic for computers, game, fashion ideas, or stories for movies, or they observe you, they find a trick in acting. they don't want you to talk about it, puis take your credit, of course. So I have a very clear agenda since the very beginning. After I send comments to people I like only, puis I give ideas because I want more of what I like. I put stories or I share videos to have more than what I like, what interests me. I follow my heart. So it's not a business agenda. Puis street consulting, ben, it's not a business yet. It's not incorporated, but it's a way to have my own thing because you cannot be a United States Marine in uniform in civil life over 29. It's a project that was started to clarify things with the Marines and what we can do as volunteering or friends of the Marines. So street consulting, I'm the one, I think I'm the first who used those words in the world. It was copied like a lot of things. So I don't have money to incorporate it, to take a lawyer, but my spirit is to put everything free and public. I say it will be like a flood of ideas. At a point, people will get ashamed to copy, or people will tell them, hey, it looks like Mr. Simon Blanger's idea. So I think we passed that point of rupture, because somebody wanted me schizophrene, silent, afraid, and back to Canada. In Canada, you're not as free as the United States to use Facebook. Alors, I go to the public library with a clear agenda, puis I follow the law, even if I'm still undocumented, but following the law. Alors, it's very important to be righteous because you have children, the building, after. Some, when their mind is mixed up or they lose their autocritic or their reasoning is gone with alcohol or drug or mental illness or revenge feeling, ben, they want you to have a grave accusation, a bad reputation. Puis some, they want me homosexual, but I never had a taste or an envy to sleep with men, never. I never found the fit with a woman to get married, have children. So what can I say? It's my life. It was like that. So you cannot always, you cannot become homosexual because people want you, some, they want you to become homosexual. You cannot become schizophrenic because some, they want you to be schizophrenic. It's a very, people are expert in discredit game in politics, in the media, puis after, if we don't do that, we never get the job, we never get the number one job, we don't have a job on TV. So Facebook gave an opportunity, puis Google Plus in 2011 was not very good. So they regrouped everything in the same account. I think I suggested it. So Google Plus, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Quora, I think they are the leader, YouTube. So it's very interesting to try to contribute, but it's always the easy money. How do you make easy money? I heard a guy who told publicly, if I can steal it, why should I work for it to do it? Alors, easy money, et puis, alors c'est fashion, designs, and stories. After I was told, you do too many movies, but I don't have $1 to do a movie. But one of my cousins tried to do movie studies in Montreal, he was not accepted at the university. After he worked in the movies anyways, but I wanted to do animations since a long time, but I'm not very good, I'm starting. So like Walt Disney, when he started, I guess he was rejected everywhere, he tried to do his little drawings one by one, using animals, not to target anybody, have a racism accusation or things like that. So, Public Library, là, it's not a laboratory. It's a Facebook lab, or I don't, a park, a Facebook lab, observation, things like that. Alors, you need staff that intervene when the law is broken by the right people with the proper training. So, I don't talk shit at the moment, I think. I just explain what I do. So, if somebody looks at what I do, at the moment, you modify a little the idea. It's legal to be inspired. So if they look at a story, a script I did with videos of others, if they don't complain, I keep it. But if they modified it, it's not your idea anymore. So when you start, you do things, you start from scratch, it's very difficult to do money in entertainment. It's very difficult. So my parents always recommended me to have a good general culture, to wait around 40 if I wanted to be an actor, puis after to have studies, a career, puis to do entertainment or art as a hobby. That's what I do. But at a point I never wanted to work at Facebook really, but now I changed my mind. I would like to work there, puis I received 2 answers on 3 applications that encouraged me to continue. But Facebook, it's not the same thing as 2011. Puis de hiérarchie, the stupid user. I'm the stupid user. I'm down, I'm out. I cannot make money, I cannot have a job. Puis it's always, if you don't have the ID or the driver's license, the California ID, you cannot have a job, you cannot have a background check. At the point, people, they go sick in their mind, their reasoning is astray, they're mentally ill, because they're out of the reality. Je veux dire, you must have an answer at a point. You give people a job, an authorization to work, or you give them a letter to be deported. You cannot keep people in the middle to play with them, blame them, after make an easy pass of money. But it doesn't exist, an easy pass of money in entertainment. It's not true. Je veux dire, if you do a fashion idea, it takes a long time to retail, clothes retail. Don't make a lot of profit with that. After a computer game, a lot of work done. It's always the same design, the same thing. They use software of animation, automatic. After the movies, it's very difficult to have an original story nowadays. People are afraid of love stories and love songs because people have a nightmare in their life. They don't want to kill themselves because it's not as like a love movie or a love song. So I tried with a few explanations. Puis I started in St. James Park, puis in homeless places to eat. I was paying my lunch like that. To explain people how to stay in reality, to know how to make money with entertainment, to not expect a full-time job for a lifetime. It's part-time job, seasonal, once in a while. Alors, it's not true that with threats and pressure, you can assure a career in Céline Dion had a career, but it was 1 CD per year for a while, 5 years after. A few tours, but she told she was making money with the sponsors, not with the tours. So it's important to have services of mental health, but it's very easy to get out of reality when you don't understand how to do business, how to create jobs, how to do accounting, how to make money after taxes legally. Alors, easy money, who's rich? You have to deduct the debts from the savings to know if a person is rich. It doesn't exist a lot nowadays, a rich person. So if you're rich, you're accepted in immigration, but rich, who's rich? I don't know how they do immigration. They have their network, they push programs, they push donation places to have their green card paid. I don't know. I was one of the richest living with cash money. I had 8 months on my cash money, paid after tax. So I was answered late by the government to pay the balance of my taxes. It was a program to buy my condo. I had a condo for 5 years with the inheritance of my father, the sacrifice we made as a family. So it's very easy for people to get out of reality. Puis after, they go on a track to kill people, put them down. Puis the down is up, the up is down. Je veux dire, the reality of making money is to have a job, to do what your boss tell you, to pay your taxes, to limit your expenses, and not to have too much credit. You have some fields where you have a job, it's more steady than entertainment. So, if people go crazy, they make threats to steal a little idea, it's because they transform that as a thrill. They can suffer from depression. They need a thrill to feel alive, like they're doing deltaplan or extreme sport. Alors, it's the thrill, after a sexual side, after I'm the best, puis a little... Je veux dire, you have to have a very good discernment to know what is reality, what is not.